Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to the video that I have here for you guys. So this is going to be a new series that I'll be doing, which is the Media Create Sales Report. So sometimes I'll talk about the Media Create charts, and what that is the Japanese sales charts that are updated weekly in Japan, and they have the actual numbers of physical units sold and sometimes retail cards. And these are really good just because it gives us the exact numbers, and only in Japan though. It doesn't compare everything else. And this is very different from what like the UK with the UK sales charts and the NPD, which doesn't give out any numbers unless you pay. So this is all stuff here that we can look at and see and compare and contrast, and the total numbers for Japan only. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. And we're going to start off with the software sales. And this was a pretty good week for Nintendo just because Kirby Planet Robobot debuted at the top of the charts, sold 144,846 units on its first week, which is pretty good. It launched on April 29th, and this actually tracked through the May 1st. So pretty good for only a couple days of sales. 144,000 units on the Nintendo 3DS. The 3DS actually got a bump as well, around 7,000 units, but we'll get into that as far as hardware goes with the Nintendo 3DS LL. It's called LL in Japan, not XL, but it's pretty much the same thing. To go down the list here, we have the Powerful Pro Baseball 2016 Konami. That sold over 100,000 units on PS4, sold over 84,000 units on PS Vita, and it sold over 56,000 units on PS3. So pretty good opening, especially for Konami, who's been pretty much done with the console business, but looks like they've got some pretty good sales here for their Powerful Pro Baseball series. Yokai Watch, it's always doing well, of course. The Sangokushi, which is the crossover, another 34,000 units for 464,886 units total. Very good for that game. PS3 version of Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, which sold 20,000 units. That was its launch week, guys. That was the launch week for that game. So not very good as far as Star Ocean goes. The PS4 version already came out a while ago, and it's not on these charts here. It's still not in the top 20, so I thought that game would have a little bit more legs considering the legacy of Star Ocean. We're going to move down here because some of these games are older, and we're going to get to number 10, which is a little bit of an older game, but it's still on the charts. I want to talk about it because Super Mario Maker for the Wii U sold nearly 10,000 units, almost 9,500 units, 861,427 units total for that game. Very good. Minecraft PlayStation Vita Edition doing very well, of course, like always. That game has been in the charts forever, since, what was that, March 19th, 2015. 8,991 units for 752,549 units total. Splatoon number 12 with another 8,826 units with 1.3 million units plus sold. Very good game. Obviously, Nintendo's biggest takeaway from the Wii U was launching Splatoon, that brand new IP. Very good. We have Rose and the Old Castle of Twilight from NIS on the PS Vita. Opened up at 8,500 units. Not very good, but it is an NIS game. Star Fox Zero still hanging in there at number 14 with another 7,694 units for 24,808 units total as far as the double pack goes. The other one, just the single by itself, is out of the top 20. And that's pretty much all of the stuff here. We have Disney's Art Academy and some other stuff, Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, Terraria on the 3DS, but nothing really of importance. The big takeaways are Kirby, some of the stuff that we had here for Powerful Pro Baseball, good stuff from Konami there, actually showing some life in the console industry and dedicated hardware market. So we're going to move on to hardware sales here, and the PlayStation 4 was the #1 system sold with 28,578 units sold. That was an increase over the 20,000 that they sold last week, so good stuff there. The Powerful Pro Baseball pretty much helped with that. Number 2 was Nintendo 3DS. If you combined the 3DS XL with the new Nintendo 3DS and the regular 3DS, they sold around, looks like 26,000 units worldwide, so pretty good there. Next, you have the PlayStation Vita with 20,000 units, still chugging along. Number 4, you have the Wii U with 10,020 units, so the Wii U actually almost doubled its total from the previous week, and that was, I don't know why. It was probably because of the holiday and the fact that they did have a couple games like Star Fox come out that probably helped in the latter half sell a little bit more units, but nothing crazy there. Star Fox is not a huge seller in Japan, but this is by far the worst selling Star Fox pretty much in Japan, or one of the worst selling starting out at launch. At number 5 is the PlayStation 3 with 1,500 units, so not much there with the PlayStation 3. That system's obviously dying in Japan. Then next we have the Xbox One, which sold horrible 100 units, and it was actually down from the previous week of a 101 units. So that extra one, there was one person that just said, you know, I'm not buying an Xbox One this week. That one extra person that decided not to buy one. So that basically wraps it up here, guys. Thank you so much for listening in. If you want to see the full charts as far as the media crates, and if you like this content, please hit that like button. Check out the description below. You will see the full article over on PlayerEssence, and of course on Gematsu. And also please subscribe if you're someone new, because right here on PlayerEssence you're going to get a variety of content based on Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, but we do specialize on Nintendo here, and of course plenty of other stuff, Japanese gaming, RPGs, all of that good stuff right here. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace.